In the UK, a little over a week, hotels will be allowed to reopen, as indeed will pubs and restaurants. London's historic Langham Hotel opens its doors on July the 4th. The hotel says they'll check temperatures on arrivals, sanitise luggage before room delivery. Vaughan van der Oord is the managing director. He joins us via Skype. So you've had a good time to prepare, and we've talked elsewhere on this programme about the difficulty of a five-star experience whilst also providing a sanitised experience. Are you ready?
Yes, I am, Richard. We are ready. And, you know, we've been in lockdown now for a good 14 weeks. So we had 14 weeks to prepare for this moment. And I must tell you, we are super excited. We opened 155 years ago here as one of the very first European grand hotels. We're the very first hotel to have moving elevators and running water. And it's only appropriate now to be one of the very first luxury hotels to actually reopen for the summer.
Right now, I stayed in the hotel. I've stayed several times in the hotel, and very pleasant it was too.
Yes.
And I did my journalist's training in that particular building in a previous era. And probably where you're sitting now, I learned shorthand. Not very well, but hopefully better than the hotel. But when the competition for guests will be intense between yourselves and others. Making money after COVID won't be easy.
No, that's absolutely right, Richard. And look, I think the next 3 months is not about making money. The next 3 months is opening our doors, letting everyone know we're here, we're open, we value your business, and we want you to come back. So we've come up with a range of different programs, some very nice packages for people to come and stay here, maybe spend some time in our cooking school, Source, or indeed do a beer and gin tasting in a quintessentially English pub, the Wigmore. And these next 3 months are just to really re-engage with all our clientele and all our guests. And the money part, you know, next year, I'm sure we'll be able to go from an operating loss later this year to a break-even point, and then next year we turn it into a profit.
Bob, the challenge, I mean, guests will not want room service. They won't want people in their rooms, or they might want people in their rooms to service the rooms. Getting that balance right, but I presume you are prepared for guests who come in and say, I want nothing to do with your people. I don't want you in. You can leave the towels and the sheets outside. I'll take care of it myself. Don't step over the door.
And if that's what they want, then that's what we will do. I mean, we're really here to give a bespoke experience to every guest. And on arrival, we'll go through a questionnaire just to get to know them a little bit. What are they most afraid of? How can we service their room? How can we take care of them? So we are absolutely going to accommodate all of their requests. But rest assured, Richard, we spend a lot of time with our associates and training, and to really go through all the new protocols that we're going to have to put in place.
Right. Bob, here comes the promise. Bob, when we're back in London and things are back to normal, I think we need to present Quest Means Business from your lobby or your restaurant. If that's all right, we look forward to joining you there. And then you can... Go ahead.
I love that. I'd love to have you back and your crew here at the hotel. And we can have a glass of wine together, toasting to the future.
Absolutely. And that cooking class. Good to see you, Bob. Thank you. Another promise on the list. Don't worry. One of the producers, Josh, is keeping a spreadsheet. Thank you, Mike. Josh is keeping a spreadsheet. We know what we've promised. We're going to work our way through them. And if we can't, we will put our hands up and say, sorry.